The potential consequences of the US bombing Iran's nuclear facilities under President Trump. The US-Iran relations have been tense for decades, and the issue of Iran's nuclear program has been a major point of contention. In this video, we'll explore what might happen if the US were to bomb Iran's nuclear facilities under President Trump. To understand the current situation, let's take a brief look at the history of US-Iran relations. The US and Iran have been at odds since the 1979 Iranian Revolution, which overthrew the US-backed Shah of Iran. In 2002, Iran's secret nuclear program was discovered, leading to international sanctions and tensions with the US. Even today, the situation remains volatile. The US has been imposing sanctions on Iran, and President Trump has been vocal about his opposition to Iran's nuclear program. In fact, Trump's national security advisor, Mike Waltz, has stated that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. All options are on the table to ensure it does not have one. What might happen if the US were to bomb Iran's nuclear facilities? The world watches as tensions rise, and the potential for conflict looms large. Escalation of conflict could follow, as Iran might retaliate against US interests in the Middle East, leaving the people of the region in a precarious state. A military strike could result in significant civilian casualties and displacement, as Iran's nuclear facilities are often positioned near populated areas. Global economic consequences would emerge, as disruptions in oil supplies could lead to soaring prices and potential instability across markets. As tensions escalate, world leaders convene to address the urgent implications of such actions, recognizing the delicate balance of global relations that could be on the brink. The potential consequences reverberate through families and communities as uncertain futures loom overhead, leaving many to ponder the safety and stability of their lives. Amidst the chaos, voices of peace emerge from communities advocating for diplomacy, as the specter of conflict threatens to upend their lives, while economic storms loom. As the situation intensifies, media coverage heightens, capturing the public's outcry against war and rallying support for diplomatic solutions to avoid further escalation. At the heart of international discussions, the UN seeks to mediate and find resolutions, while the innocence of youth reminds the world of the hope for a peaceful tomorrow. As negotiations unfold, the world holds its breath, aspiring for a peace agreement that promises stability, allowing communities to heal and rebuild in the aftermath. In the face of adversity, stories of compassion emerge as communities unite to provide help and comfort, reminding everyone of the strength found in solidarity during challenging times. Creative expressions of hope and education become central to healing, as communities seek to instill values of peace and cooperation in the next generation. As the sun sets on the past, communities embrace the promise of renewal, gathering together to envision a future marked by collaboration, understanding, and peace. Celebrations of life and culture emerge as a testament to the human spirit's resilience, with communities actively participating in initiatives that foster understanding and celebrate diversity. In moments of reflection, communities gather to honor memories while building new foundations for peace, creating spaces where voices can be heard and futures can be shaped together. Intergenerational connections thrive as stories of personal journeys highlight the lessons learned from conflict, reinforcing a collective commitment to nurturing peace in future generations. As communities thrive through collaboration and commerce, the seeds of a peaceful future are planted, nurturing growth and sustainability for generations to come. Empowered youth take center stage, leading conversations that shape tomorrow, while communities actively engage in fostering understanding and learning paths toward lasting peace. As dawn breaks over cities reborn from conflict, wisdom flows from one generation to the next, inspiring a renewed dedication to peace and collaboration in an ever-changing world. Global dialogues spark hope as leaders come together to address shared challenges, while local initiatives promote cultural appreciation, weaving a rich fabric of understanding and unity within communities. International reactions. The international community would likely react strongly to a US attack on Iran's nuclear facilities. Here are a few possible reactions. UN condemnation. The United Nations might condemn the US action, calling for restraint and diplomacy. European Union response. The European Union might try to mediate a resolution, urging both sides to return to the negotiating table. Russian and Chinese reactions. Russia and China might condemn the US action, potentially even providing military or economic support to Iran. In conclusion, a US attack on Iran's nuclear facilities under President Trump would have far-reaching consequences for the region and the world. It's essential to consider the potential risks and repercussions before taking any military action. As we explore this complex and sensitive topic, it's crucial to rely on credible sources and factual information. Let's continue to monitor the situation and hope for a peaceful resolution.